Yeah, this your boy Tay Capone. You rocking with Articulate Thinkers, man. Tap in, gang.
Man, I remember when Von was alive, like, everything was popping. Like, everything was popping. It's like, now that Von gone, it's like, well, Duck died first, and then Von died, and like, everything just, the whole energy switched.
Yeah.
Everything switched. Like, it's like, people so out of it, they don't even want to see the bullshit no more. They all with the peace now.
Yeah, because it's like, you lose too many. Like, think about it, bro. Von established, so many people love Shorty.
Yeah.
So they hate to even, like, you know, see him die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, you know, and don't get me wrong, he did a lot of shit out here. But, you know, his fans don't give a fuck about that. They appreciate who he was, and they fucked with him and his vibe and all that. And when you lose people like him, even Duck had, for his fan base and the people who loved him, that shit hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not only just with this situation between all them, you lose Von, you lose Duck, you lose a bunch of rappers from O Block that was about to come after Von, like Muwop. You know what I'm saying? You lose him all in this one wop. You know what I'm saying? You lose Von, then Duck, you get Duck get killed, then Von get killed. Was it that same? It might have been the same year. It was both.
Yeah, it was like, I think a month or two.
Yeah, it was like August and November. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So you got some shit like that going on, or maybe it was the following year. But matter of fact, I think it was the same year.
It was 2 months after.
It was 2 months later. So you got some number happening August, and then you had that.
November, that's 3 months.
Then the following year, August, which was 7 months later, 9 months later, you lose Muwop and other potential upcoming artists from Von Hood who could have kept it going. You know what I'm saying? Like Muwop was gonna get all the clout from Von because that video of him not running.
Yeah, he the only one.
He the only one that ran. So in my eyes, to me, he the only one the fans really give a fuck about. Anybody in that video that ran, the fans don't want to hear them. Like they might get 50,000 views, 100,000, might even get a couple 100,000, but
they ain't gonna never forget that moment.
Nobody forgets that, bro. Muwop the only one that could say I held it down in that moment.
Yeah.
So Muwop gonna be the only one who could get in these songs, rap all that what he rapping, and the fans gonna like perceive it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like you the one for real. You know what I'm saying? You the one. So you lose Muwop, you lose Duck, you lose Von, all big hits to the drill culture. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes shit like, damn, make you exhale, cause Von had shit live. Like
turn. Bro,
I remember before drill was kind of dying, folks. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of dying. Like especially the way Von was doing it. That was like he was bringing that back in the day type of mentality back to drill. Well, you just diss niggas and you just say whatever you want to say.
And he one of them ones.
Yeah, and he one of them niggas. So you know, like when you hear him talking, he talking like he right people like Von, because he gonna give you some little
subliminals.
Yeah, he gonna give you some. You gonna damn who he talking about? He killed right there. You gonna be trying to figure out which body he talking about. Like he gonna give you a little sprinkle.
And then the documentaries don't help.
Yeah, it don't help.
You listening to the music and watching the documentary, you like, damn, this nigga getting away with all that shit.
What? Come on, folks, build his mystique up, folks. So when you see that type of nigga fall, folks, it's like it ain't gonna be another him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be another him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that type of shit, I feel like that's the reason why it kind of felt like it died, or not even died, just like shit went down, because like, bro, you really can't replace a nigga like that. He came on the scene and did what he did, music-wise, so quick, it's like, we wasn't ready for him to die. Like, like this nigga still on the scene, brand new. Like,
really?
Ain't nobody thinking about Von dying, motherfucker. If anything, you probably thinking about him going to jail, but you thinking he gonna be here, folks. You know what I'm saying? I remember the night he got killed, folks, motherfuckers was waking up to that news. Ain't nobody know that shit happened the night before. Motherfucker waking up in the morning.
Me too.
Like, what the fuck happened at 5 this morning, bro? Like, you feel nobody was, niggas ain't know that shit.
All the shit he do. All the shit he did in Chicago, he got killed on some whole other shit.
Some whole other shit. And that's another thing too, because you think when you live like he lived, you expect your karma to go one way. Like, nobody definitely wouldn't expect it. Cause I used to think that too. Like, you know, Cause Von used to make so much noise when he was in the city, cause he didn't live here. He didn't live in Chicago. He lived in Atlanta. So whenever he pulled up in the city, folk, that bitch was live. Like O Block was live. Everybody was in O Block. When he was in the WIC, folk, he had all the big rappers. The rappers was pulling up, seeing them. You had baseball players pulling up. People that play for the White Sox pulling up in O Block.
Man,
they starting baseman and starting second fielder and all that, man, left fielder. These niggas pulling up the O Block. He got basketball players, Steven Jackson, and these niggas pulling up the O Block. Like, niggas was pulling up the O Block, bro. Like, all type of niggas when he was alive. So, when that type of shit happened, it kind of sucked the air out the room a little bit. Like, damn, bro. Because you also be thinking, like, a lot of niggas, bro, they think a lot of shit happened to certain niggas, but not Von.
Yeah,
like you doing nothing. Or certain niggas, like, you know, certain niggas, you probably got a nigga, you know, like, if you got a call that nigga got killed, you will be like, damn, they killing everybody.
Yeah,
like, it sound crazy. You be like, nah, I never thought it'd be him. And that kind of sound crazy when you say it, but it's just certain niggas you don't see that for. You be like, oh, he too gangster, he too savage, he too on that, he too aware, he too on point, like, he's too something to let that type of demise come to him.